see what's developed now with Fairfield and Fairfield, CLC, and Selassie's house still standing. Yours my heart. So again, thank you for coming. But anyway, I thought that
Where
what
Hunter
we're
is?
going to do.
Hunter Richard?
Well, let's see.
To read in regards to our letter. So welcome to Fairfield House on this Legacy Day. Bemsker is honoured to be here representing the enduring gift and vision of His Majesty Emperor Haileselassie. Since 1994, over 30 years, Bemsker has proudly served as a resident organisation, bear with me, a resident organisation at Fairfield House, providing vital support to ethnic minority elders, particularly from Caribbean, Chinese and Indian communities. Our mission has always been to offer guidance, social care, signposting and meaningful engagement for elders and the wider community. Today, as we gather to celebrate Legacy Day, we reflect on the warm welcome the royal family once received in Bath, a welcome that continues to be extended to all communities who work with and visit this historic house. We honour the passion of those who generously donate their times and talents, the funding and support that makes events like today possible, and the spirit of legacy, sharing and passing down values, culture and community to future generations. 80 years on, His Majesty would be proud to see that this gift to Bath is still cherished and that his vision of unity, dignity and services lives on through the work we do here. Thank you. And who is next? Is that you? You sure? What you got to say? I have to listen?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say give thanks because of this house, you know. There's a radio station here and we got all the DJ and stuff and other stuff that goes on about King Selassie, you know, and I play on the radio, you know, and if it wasn't for this, you know, I know I get it off, but I like to do what I do here and I just want to say, you know, I'm here today to show my appreciation and because of the house I play on the radio station, so that's all I'm saying, you know what I mean? Respect and give thanks. I come to show my respect, yeah? See that? All right, bless. Yeah. Anybody else want to say something? Come say it, no? No? Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
A video you. Yes, sir, Majesty. Jagadian Jasha. Landana.
I'm Rasquende from the Ethiopian World Federation in London. We had renovated this prayer garden a few years ago. This Emperor Haileselassie, as you know, we see him as our supreme example or role model, which we say is our God. And personally, for me, when I first started to trod the path of Rastafari, and I used to get some spiritual challenges, you know, like them say in Jamaica, like if you were having a dream and you want to talk but can't talk, and you see a spirit and you want to talk and you can't talk, can't say nothing. It's like because your spirit is actually in proximity to an actual spirit, you know? So that used to happen to me a lot. So it was a spiritual challenge. And one time it happened to me, very traumatic. And a voice said to me, you have a key to dispel that, you know? And the key was, and I want to talk Rastafari, which is the title of Emperor Haileselassie, and that was it. It's like that just completely, like lightning, just dispelled the whole situation. So for I personally, Emperor Haileselassie is great meaning to I. Now, the legacy of this house, I think it is progression, you know? Providing we keep it in the right balance is progression because of the different is a way to make the different communities, right, who have a link with the Emperor Haileselassie, and that pretty much is the all of us really, to can come and celebrate that link with respect to each other. So that must be some kind of progression in human relations, you know. So may that be maintained and keep in a balance to benefit all of us, and as an example to us as human beings. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'm only 2 days in the place, okay? So I'm fresh, I'm rejuvenated, and I'm ready, as always, to serve the mighty Negusa Kramawi Haileselassie and our beloved Empress Menen. It's such a joy to come to Empress Menen Gardens. I've got to say that with you, because, you know, as I come in, this is my thing, okay, to see that sign, Empress Menen Gardens. You know, how many pictures have I taken over the years? Because my vision from His Imperial Majesty, many decades ago, make my Empress visible. And at this time, I was given a lot of problems in our community just for talking about woman. Oh yeah, I have to remind everyone, she's the balance. She is actually the wife of the High Majesty, the man, the king. The divine king, she is the wife, the mother of the nation. That's Empress Menen. And my mission, making her visible, is my life and my story. So, all these years of living in the UK and as an educator, a primary school teacher for a few decades, I retired to Ethiopia. And I'm telling you, there's no better life. No matter what you hear, you have to come and see that for yourself, okay? You see this weather that we're having here now? This is our weather in Ethiopia. I didn't actually sweat when I was there, no matter how much you're in the sun, because there's always a cool breeze. But believe me, the first day I arrived here, the sun was scorching hot. I'm wiping sweat. I'm like, wait a minute, this is a completely different change for my body. But it's so great to be here. Always, Fairfield House, this is my home. This is where I feel the Majesty's presence. So just coming in from Ethiopia, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just back home again, you know, because this is some not seen vibration. This is some feel vibration. This is some frequency that is going on here that many ones will miss. It's about frequency. It really does come alive here. It's a live God experience for me every time. I'm a Tawahedo Rasta. That means, for me, I can tell you, when I was baptized in the church, it wasn't called church, it was called Tawahedo Faith. It was Ethiopian Orthodox Tawahedo Faith, not church, because it's about faith. It's the thing that moves mountains. It's the thing that makes things happen, that turns 6 into 9 right in front of your face. And guess what? You bless it and accept it, because that's life. And it's just joy, okay? Now, once you reach that place, and you can get it here, you can feel it here, yes, that's why you keep coming. I know. And tell your friends to come and get a taste of it. Okay? Every time you come here, you can have an Ethiopian experience without going anywhere from the UK. You're right here. And you have an Ethiopian experience, full experience by visiting Fairfield House. This is the home of His Majesty. And I say, thank you so much for coming today. Give yourselves a clap. Go on. Give yourselves a clap. Yes. Get the energy going of joy, because we are worthy, yes, to walk in His footsteps. And it's a lovely time. And, you know, I don't usually like to talk too much, but just to say, I'm so happy to be here. And to see your beautiful faces and all your smiles and all the, please support our, we don't call them vendors, we're sharing our work, yes? And when you come to the shop inside Fairfield, don't forget to ask for the Ras World calendar I'm the lady that does those calendars. Educational calendars you don't want to miss, okay? Oh, look, that's one for this year, okay? They go for 16 months from September of one year, just like the Ethiopian calendar, to December of the following year. So you get 16 months of absolute education, information, always. Nobody throws them away because year after year, even I, who make it, I'm not alone in making it, you know, the hand of the Almighty is there, because very often I've got all the designs, but when I look at the proof in front of me, I'm like, oh my God, that's in there? Oh, that's in there? Always a surprise, and always a joyful surprise. So yes, display it, full joy it, and bless you all. Lovely to see everyone with Hugo, oh my dear Benji, oh my dear, look, what's your name again? William, you know. Sean,
especially William.
Oh my God, especially William, especially Pauline, especially all of you soldiers holding up this space from that time. Yes, we really thank you, and more strength. It's a good work, it's a great work. Yes, bless. Thank you, my brother, Gabriel. Yes.
Give thanks, Empress Mama Ascali. We do give thanks, you know. This is I, Rastafari, son and servant Raskedi, aka Rasta Brown, human rights defendant, 1999 to the world. You know, Sir Fairfield House, when the king was in his presence in this place, a lot of people don't realize Haileselassie I was the King of England when he was here. No doubt, King run things from this little great city named Bath, where is renowned for all free flowing water, hygiene, cleanliness. It's not for nothing why Haileselassie I chose this place as his residence from 1936 to 1941. And we commend the staff and the members for the garden work and the great maintaining of the house, the building. We just encourage everyone to know, sir, in this time, health is wealth, are the greatest thing you can have in your life right now. Good health and well-being is managed to also tell you, from such time, if you don't have good health, life becomes miserable. And we don't want to be living in misery. This is a time within I meditation to be thinking about love and light and inspiration to do right. Support the youth them, education, information, abundance, support, protect women and girls from predators in all shapes and sizes. And we need to be conscious to look after our health and well-being and also our neighbors, our brothers and sisters. So what I say, encourage the idea to go and spread the love. Everyone involved in the maintaining and the upkeep of this wonderful place, Fairfield House. World-renowned place. Keep up the item work. The item do a great work. We have some information here regarding I sacramental herb. If the item want to come take a read. We're just over here. Rastaman Bushman is over here. Empress Ascali is here. Rasai from Birmingham is here. Enough Rastafari from the local, from the whole of the UK president. Ethiopian World Federation president is here. Raskwende. If you want information about the Ethiopian World Federation, we're here. We're also supporting African Caribbean Mental Health. We're also supporting Rastafari Advisory Service, Truth Advocacy. So there's a whole heap of works that we're doing that the item can get involved in, come and get more information. Again, all praises to His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haileselassie I, Queen Aitagamanen. Give thanks to everyone who have come forward. Give thanks to the ones still on the way. The item in full joy today. And let the love show, let the love share, and let I meditate in the form of abundance. There's no lack with Haileselassie I. There's no shortage in nature. Yeah? Let Jah be praised. Jah, Rastafari, Haileselassie I. Forward, Rasta.
Give thanks, Ras Gaddy from London. Everyone give thanks now for being here alive today. Many is not here. But I love some water. I want to pour some libation. Anybody have some water can give me pour some libation. For real. Remember Priest Bandelip, Ayadan, security man, a pass. I pour some libation. Haileselassie I go. Ras Bandali, Ashe. Ayadan, Ashe. What the security name again we pass? Tess. Ashe. Call some name anyone. Ayalti Wallet. Iraq. Ayadan. Principal. Benjamin Zephaniah. Jablu. Seymour. Jamani. Kabinda.
Hulum so.
Baba Roots. Zylan, my general. Any name, anyone else? Can't
Mama
remember.
Ba, Mama Ba.
Mama Ba. Sister Amma.
Sister Jasmine.
Sister Jasmine. Papa Daya, original stepper. Bongo Time. Bongo Rocky. Mama Ba. Mama Baby I.
Thousand and thousand of calling.
You know, chatting up on the motorway. Some ones who pass is like they was talking to me, chatting forward. As the Virgin reason said, sometimes the Spirit can take you in some different ways where, you know what I mean? When I was in Jamaica, the Spirit take I just to see him. Because it's a fire baptism, it's no water baptism again, it's a natural fire. You see me I say? And the Spirit can take you over, take you out and carry up different places, because the devil I try to tell us, no, it's not Rastafari. And then the next Spirit I say, yes, it's Rastafari. But in the Spirit, one have to overcome the other. And in that Spirit, when I say Haileselassie, then I feel free. Because I couldn't even talk. I was like a hold down and I sweat like a demon. I take me in my bed like a hold me down. It's when I say Rastafari is the ever living. Is that time everything free. The pain I feel in my stomach and all these things gone immediately. So from then that fire between me know Haileselassie is real. Me not have to ask no one. Tama already have to tell me. Him come physically to I and tell me say yes, I am real. You see me I say because everyone talk about Jesus Christ. He was just a man born of a mother and father just like anyone else. Because you can't look for God out of flesh. He dwells in the flesh. See? Anything you're looking out of the flesh is illusion. And we're not dealing in illusion, we're dealing in reality, physically. Because the omnipotent and the omniabsent is one. There is no difference in the one you can see and the one you can see. True? It is one. So it dwells in the flesh. You cannot look out of the flesh for God. You say, now go see him. Because when your brother want water and him hungry, is the one you can see is going to aid you. Not the one you cannot see. That's his illusion. And we don't deal with illusion, we deal with reality. Physical. Spiritual and physical must balance. There's no difference. With the omnipotent and the omniabsent, you can't see. See? So don't get it twisted. You're born of a mother and a father just like you and me. Mosiah is there. Marcus is still here. Haile is still here. Bob Marley is still here. And so is I and I. We give thanks to Fairfield House and we give thanks to all of the PHS that them a pass. We keep this foundation going and we give thanks for the works that's been done. And everyone, this is a house. I would say a governmental house. And it is a house for I and I, the people. No matter what color, nor creed. Because humanity is not about color. See it? Because when you cut each eye and eye, what come outside? Blood, red. See it? We here for mankind. One love, Rastafari.
Yeah, I'm Russ. I'm a reggae artist, or however you like to put it. I would like to say about one of my experiences in Ethiopia. To me, Ethiopia is a very mysterious place. It's strange. even uncanny. Every time I've been, I have learned a life lesson. One of my trips in Ethiopia was from Lalibela. I was with a Dhaka deacon, an archdeacon. I said, I want to go somewhere special. He says, I know where to take you. Abuna Yusuf Mountain. It's a 12-hour trek on horse. So my child, Lalibela, 8, and my daughter, Asabi, 10, we jumped on some mules and we went off. But we had to buy some food and some things. So we bought a donkey or two. There was a big one and a little one. And the Dhaka deacon's family were in the church, priests, archbishops, bishops, for 800 odd years. So they were real people. They're ancient people, not like us, we're modern. So his father went and brought the mules for us, and he brought a donkey for the stuff that we needed to carry. He brought a baby donkey and another donkey. So we're on these horses now, and the baby donkey decides he's not going to carry nothing anymore. So he just sat down. So we had to pile all the other stuff on the other donkey, and the old man had to carry the donkey. So he carried the donkey on his shoulders, and the donkey decided he was all right. So we're going on this trek from Lalibela to Abuna Yusuf Mountain. It's 4,300 meters high above sea level. That's altitude sickness problem. So on the way, we met a Batawe, and the Batawe stops us, and he goes, and the Dhaka deacon says, what's it like up in the mountain? So the Batawe is speaking to him, and he says, well, he can't go. He will die going up there. So I looked at this man after they told me. I said, forget about it, you don't know what he's talking about. So we're going up this mountain, and we're stopping off, eating food, cooking, and going on, getting off the mountain, getting off the donkeys, walking on the side where it was unsafe. So we managed to traverse so far. We got to 3,700 meters. Of course, I got altitude sickness. So the priest, the deacon that was with said, he told you not to come. You're going to die. So I was thinking, oh no, what am I doing? So anyway, we had another 3,600 meters high left to get to where we go, and I'm at 3,700 meters. It's terrible. So I can't walk. I'm very sick. So we managed to get to the brow where we go down again, and then we go up, and then we're at the monastery. When we got to the brow, the whole of the place was brown. In a green spot, it's something to see. So we get over there, and as we start coming down, it was full of geladas, and they all moved, and we seen brown become green. It was spectacular. I was thinking, what? And there was these trees like dandelions, the little ones, but this was big. It was like I was in another complete space, like I was some other planet. So we get down to where they were, and it was all running, and we goes up another, and there's the monastery. So the Dhaka deacon goes to the bishop. He's sick. So we go inside the archbishop's personal quarters, a big tukul, round, absolutely beautiful, handmade. And he says, you can have that bed in their language. So I goes on the bed. All of a sudden, the Dhaka deacon brought the whole of the people, and they're in there praying, oh, and he's crying, please Rod, drink coffee, smoke weed, do what you like. I'm saying, I can't. So I fell asleep. When I woke up, they're still there praying. I was thinking, oh, no, what's going on? So I said to the deacon, look, I said to my daughter, in fact, as she was 10, I said, take this is your passport, because I was thinking, this is boat number 14, really, and the Batawe was right. So anyway, I said, take this, go back to Addis with Telefon, his name is the deacon, phone your mom and tell her to come and get you. So I woke up now after 2 or 3 hours, And they said, eat something, but I didn't want to eat. So I was smoking weed and drinking coffee. Everybody fell asleep, but I'm there awake thinking, well, what the heck's going on here? So eventually, the morning came, we gave out all the things that we wanted to give to the people. We went back down 3,700 meters. I'm all right again. So that's just a little story I'd like to tell you about my trips in Ethiopia. Thank you.
Give thanks, Ras Rebel. Ras Rebel. Give thanks. Give thanks. Professor John Strachan, would you like to give a tribute to the Emperor? Wake you up a little bit.
Thank you, Benji. I didn't realise I'd have to sing for my supper. As a Pro-Vice Chancellor of Bath University, we have been honoured over the last decade to be associated with Fairfield House, with the trace of the Emperor Haileselassie I, Empress Menen, and the families and support. And this was a centre of anti-fascist struggle and a noble example for this country. This is a truly important house. We're very, very proud to be associated with Fairfield House. So long live Fairfield House and long live the Emperor Haileselassie I. Thank you very much.
Okay, so when we're organising celebration for the house, because this is the Emperor's home, and any historic building related with an important person, especially a good moral person like His Imperial Majesty, should have a party where we're inviting all the communities, the Ethiopian community, the Rastafari community, the elderly people of Bath, people of Bemska have been here today, and Bath Interfaith Group, Bath Spa University, people of Bath that the Emperor had that relationship with, their descendants today are here represented. And that includes obviously our community, the Rastafari community. And with the legacy, the Emperor, why are we celebrating the Emperor's legacy? For the Rastafari, it's obvious, you know, Emperor Haileselassie is our meditation all the time, every day, it's a daily thing. But for everyone else, why should they remember Emperor Haileselassie? Well, I'm going to provide a few suggestions as to why I think people should remember Emperor Haileselassie. Emperor Haileselassie is the person that's widely credited with trying to stop the Second World War. 80 million lives would have been saved had the world listened to Emperor Haileselassie in 1936. Emperor Haileselassie, whilst he's here in exile, he's not in the circumstances that he's used to. The family are living a very impoverished life, they're struggling. The Emperor's there, deep in his faith. And still he's giving to people. He's recorded in the newspaper reports as for his giving. He's giving to the poor children that are at the train stations. In those times, there's a lot of poverty and the children would be gathered at the train station. The Emperor would stop to give a gift to each of the children there. We have countless accounts of the gifts that the Emperor has given to people during those years when he was struggling. And the Emperor kept up his routine. That was his normal routine in Ethiopia. So as well as conducting his affairs of government, the Emperor would visit the hospital, would visit local schools, he'd visit the sick, he'd visit the elderly. And the Emperor's gift to the city of Bath for the elderly is just showing his benevolence and who he was, you know, as a person. Aside from that, Emperor Haileselassie, when he returned to Ethiopia, he set about restoring his country. And the primary focus for this was education. The Emperor educated generations of Ethiopians that have him to thank for providing that education. The Emperor provided hospitals for the people, and schools and a university also. In 1963, Emperor Haileselassie played the leading role in what became known as the African Union. He's regarded as the father of Africa. So that example of African unity was there under the leadership of Emperor Haileselassie. So that's how he's remembered as the father of Africa. Emperor Haileselassie, he was a leading figure in the non-aligned movement, a political movement of different nation states who were saying that actually we're going to stand neutrally unless it fulfills the need to improve human civilization. The Emperor was there leading that group. After the collapse of the League of Nations, the Emperor leads Ethiopia to become one of the founding members of the United Nations. Emperor Haileselassie is the inspiration of all Rastafari, and Rastafari have given the world things like reggae music. You know, everybody across planet Earth listens to reggae music and listens to Bob Marley. When they're feeling a little bit down, Bob Marley makes them feel happy. And there's something in Bob Marley's songs that he's putting across that he's got from Emperor Haileselassie. It's that love, it's that welcoming for people, it's that truth and justice, you know, and that is universal. And this comes from Emperor Haileselassie and his struggle for justice and what he stood for. Everybody knows these colors, red, gold, and green. Some people say, oh, Rastafari, Africa, these are the colors of Africa. Because in the 1950s and 60s, nations from all across Africa and the Caribbean decided that these would be their colors because they were thanking Ethiopia for leading the way as a resistance against colonization. For people descendant of transatlantic slavery, and from a Rastafari perspective, Emperor Haileselassie is everything. Is absolutely everything. He is the dignity of Africans. He is the King of Kings. He's the absolute premier, the top of the representation for African people. He's the person that European heads of government bow down to, bring gifts all across the world. They invite the emperor. The Shah of Iran, in around 1971, threw a party, and he said that this was the biggest party ever thrown on planet Earth, and it was for the 2,500-year anniversary of the Persian Empire. And there was a guest list. All the heads of state in the world were invited. The #1 head of state, the most senior ranking person in the whole world that attended, was Emperor Haileselassie, above the Queen of England. Emperor Haileselassie went with the Shah of Iran's wife into the proceedings in that time, you know, as a symbol of respect that was shared. Emperor Haileselassie is the figure that has been denied to us in our education. And for Africans in the diaspora, because of their experience, because of our experience with the hostilities of the West in colonial society, it was just obvious for those that then became Rastafari who this man was to uplift those people, you know, our people. And Emperor Haileselassie, he is responsible for being the hope of all black people. And that was what is on his shoulders in this time, because Ethiopia is the uncolonized African territory. So the last hope of mankind, you know, for that independent, well, think about what Africa is, you know, it's the place, the birthplace of all humanity, where we all came from. And Emperor Haileselassie is the defender of that at this house, Fairfield House, and that's why that exists. So this is a globally important story and situation.
Is brutal to all. That should keep Rasta people self-checking hard. The offering is to the Lord, and it's no worry at all.